Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here with me. Today I'm sharing my foundation routine using new products from ColourPop. And how cool are they for throwing in this Lippie Stix because my order was a tad bit late, so thoughtful. My brows and eyes are fully done because today's video is a skin focus, but just to share what I ordered, I purchased their new nail polish in One Wish, Two Wish. It's a pretty iridescent shade. I also bought two of their no filter concealers in medium tan 35 and golden 40. I also picked up their pressed bronzer in It to Win It, and their new pressed highlighter in Boy Next Door. Now it's time to get the show on the road, and I'm starting by moisturizing and priming my skin with some rose hip oil. You would think using an oil on oily skin would be a no-no, but it actually hydrates and softens my skin like no other. It also gives my skin a nice natural glow, and I also love it as a moisturizer for my lips. Now for concealer, I'm using medium tan 35, which is the lighter of the two, to brighten under my eyes, and I'm going to use golden 40 for discolored areas around my face. Placing the concealer under my eyes. With the first swatch, I immediately was impressed with the consistency and the amount of product that came out on the wand. And I'm blending with a damp beauty sponge. The formula appears to be full coverage, which is exactly what I prefer my concealers to be. I think I could have used less product under my eyes, but we're just gonna go with it for now. And I'm using the darker concealer on areas of my face with discoloration. I would normally color correct these areas before concealing, but in the summer my skin is pretty tan, and since I don't like to wear too many layers at this time, I usually skip it. Now I know this may look a little pale on me, but like I said, I have a tan, and once I put the foundation on, it will warm up my skin. And I have no idea why I put so much concealer on my forehead, but I'm just going to blend it in and let the sponge take up some of the product. Using my Coty Air Spun, I'm going to set my concealer. Using my sponge to place the powder in areas where the product would crease and where I usually sweat. Now I'm going to let the powder bake on my skin for a few minutes. And after about 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to dust the powder off, blending it all over my face before foundation so it could absorb my natural oils and control shine. Going in with my Kiko Matte Mousse foundation in the shade Warm Beige 80. I like to dab this into my skin with my fingers to warm up the product so that it moves better as I blend with my beauty sponge. And now that the foundation and concealer is well blended together, I'm adding some of my Kiko face powder on top. Going in with my new ColourPop bronzer and using it in place of contour. I really love this shade because I can use a small amount as a bronzer, or I can build it up with a few layers and use it as a contour as I'm doing now. Using just a bit on my hairline and down my neck to warm up my complexion. Got a nice cheek chisel going on, and now it's time for blush. Using NYX's Ombre Blush in Insta Flame. And because I like a lot of blush, the way I get it to not look too harsh is by blending my face powder on top and around the apples of my cheeks. And now it's time for my favorite part, my highlight. And before applying it, I'm swatching the product on both my hand and the height of my cheeks so I can get an idea of how this is going to look on my skin. Blending it out with a powder brush on my cheeks and nose. And adding just a bit on my temples. And just as I suspected, the highlighter is gorgeous, and I'm really loving this gold champagne color on my skin. Now for my lips, I'm going to open up this Lippie Stix sample they gifted me. And the color of this matte lipstick is called Gold Digger. I love that name. I use that hashtag every time I put up a motivational quote on my Instagram. And at first I didn't think I was going to like this color, but as soon as I swatched it, the deep dusty rose color took me by surprise, and I love this shade on me. It's also really creamy and comfortable on the lips, and of course I love that it's a matte. Now that my makeup is done, I'm going to fix up my hair. By the way, I just touched up my roots, so my hair is that nice wild cherry color I love to have just in time for fall. And of course I have to accessorize, and it just so happens I have earrings that match my lipstick. Giving my hair a simple curl at the ends. And this completes today's look, and just in case you're wondering, my eyeshadow is also from ColourPop. It's their SuperShock shadow in Birthday Cake. So that does it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Doesn't count, it's above my shoulder.